Camera number 179 of 365 is the Olympus OM20, successor to the OM10. Now includes, without an additional adapter, a manual function, aperture priority camera, and it does require batteries to operate. So let's go ahead and put the two LR44 batteries into the battery compartment. So we have the two LR44 batteries here, where we place the positive terminal facing out of the camera, and then put the door, screw the door back in to position. Oops, sorry. While we're on the base, you can see there's provision for the motor wind, as is true of the OM10, and tripod mount. We have a sports grip, which is removable if we want to, but I've left it on there. And on the left hand side we have our film rewind mechanism, so we just rotate the dial there. That disengages the film advance, and then we can manually wind our film back into our canister like that, and then rotate it back into place when we're ready. The lens I've got here, it's a 28mm lens. I don't often use this lens. I don't know why, because it looking through it looks really good to use. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. f2.8, and we remove the lens by pressing the two buttons, if you like, on the lens. So I'm looking forward to using that lens, see what it's like. And then that allows us to see our lens mount, and our shutter speeds in manual mode are selected by rotating the dial there. And then we have a flash synchronization port, and a little speaker for our audible tones, which we have a battery test, whether you can hear that. There we go, and we have a light to confirm that. And then when we set it in auto, it then becomes an aperture priority camera, which allows us to select our aperture. So I'm just trying to work out how this lens goes back in, and the camera responds by setting the correct shutter speed. Off position, saving the batteries, and then we can go into manual mode by simply rotating, as I say, the speed selector and our aperture. We have some exposure compensation around this dial here, which also allows us to select our film speed by lifting the collar, and we can also set our self timer. Let's just do that. So seems to take forever, this, for some reason, but it's around about 10 seconds, so there you go, just seems a very long 10 seconds. Okay, what else have we got? Our film advance, our film counter, our frame counter rather, our shutter actuation. Oops, sorry, let's cancel that. Looking through the viewfinder, it's a nice pleasant experience, and we see our shutter speeds along the outside there, so I'm just trying to see them, but the reason I can't see them is actually I'm looking on the wrong side. They're the left hand side, and the shutter speeds are actually LEDs, so they're illuminated, the numbers, on the left hand side there, so nothing on the right hand side. Sorry about that, misled you. Did I mention B mode? We have bulb mode as well, our hot shoe. I think that's it. To put our film in our camera, we simply lift the rewind crank and then allows us to put our film into our container. Sorry, there's a bit of seal there which has perished, which no doubt is okay at the moment, but we'll need replacing that. So that is it. That is camera number 179 of 365.